I'm very curious about. What happened here, because that arch has been destroyed on the top for some reason. I sure would not like to run into a human person in this house right now, because that would scare the living shit out of me. Why that cord is hanging there is anyone's guess. Hello folks. Tonight I decided to leave the house, and I'm actually 20 miles away from my home, and I am visiting an area called Kiltoy Lodge that I visited last year. And I didn't do a paranormal investigation as such. I did do a little bit, and I'll leave a link in the description what I carried out there back then. Had a brilliant spirit box session down there. I'm hardly able to carry myself, so all I have with me is a camera that I haven't used. So I've kitted it out with night vision lights and a good microphone, and I cannot see an inch in front of me here. So I'm going to turn around the camera to see exactly where I'm going. Now, Kiltoy Lodge is that's much better, isn't it? Right, Kiltoy Lodge was a golf house, basically. It was a guest house for people that wore checker trousers and white shoes and drove around in Jaguars with golf sticks in the boot, basically. And a lot of the land, when it opens up here, you'll see a lot of the land where the golf club was. And the place burnt down in 2011, and I actually done a spirit box session, and I'm going to leave a link to that video in the description, because back then I didn't have a huge amount of equipment, let's say, and I used a spirit box called a Tascam or a Texan PL 660, and I done the spirit box session with that actual radio, and I got great information. Whether it was true or not is another thing. I asked about the fire, and I says, where did the fire happen? And I made the mistake, the rookie mistake, of saying, did the fire start upstairs? Straight after I said that, it said upstairs. I have to say that the night vision on this camera looks absolutely fan-dabby-dosey. Over here, see, there's nothing for the light to bounce off, but there is a couple of acres of land there that used to be the golf course, and it's all overgrown. But and there's a forested area in along this right hand side. At one stage I did take a car up here, and that was way last year, with all the shrubbery, I've seen it growing a lot more now, and it doesn't look like there has been a car up here at all. All I'm left with at the moment is my senses and a 12-587, because I'm not fish enough to even bring the bag with me. But focus. Along there is the land where the golf course was. This is the driveway to the house, which is quite long and sort of overgrown now. You can hear the traffic from the road there. I literally turned this camera on at the gate of this house, and we're still walking up the driveway. The last time I was here too, the fire department's corner off ribbon, I actually found it along the side of the road here. Anytime I've been down here, nothing overly dramatic happened. It was more with ITC really that I got results from. Nothing else really stood out to me, if you know what I mean. So I sort of wanted to come down here and do a spirit box session and call out and stuff. There's a house in there. Just to be careful here, there's sticks lying across the ways. It seems like there's been some sort of work going on here with cutting down sticks. I have to just be careful. I'm trying to climb over these sticks. Sorry, I'm shaking the camera, folks. This is the front porch, and you have this sort of tweed wallpaper, you know, and this is the grand entrance, which is all burnt out basically. But the main sitting room is over here with its marble fireplace. And see, recently the chandelier has fallen from its mount up there with dampness. But there is a marble fireplace, and it's all open plan here, but this is a modern semicircular extension with a mini bar over here. I'm going to see I'm going to turn over to ordinary vision so you can see the that door wasn't open the last time I was here, but it opens out onto a yard and probably beautiful gardens at the time, but it's all overgrown by trees. But I'm going to change my filter over. There we go. That is it. There's a bat. I just heard a heavy thump on that ceiling there, but all there is in there is possibly a small piece of an attic, because it's a one-story extension on the end of this. But this is nice bar sort of setup that they had here. You can see animal feet on the thing. And there is display areas for ornaments, and it has sunken lights in them and all. There is the staircase, and it's all burnt, so there's no access to upstairs, and there's trees growing on it. But, something very interesting right here is down here there is a basement. The strange thing about it is that wall that's on the other side has been broken in, and all the bricks are down there. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to get a fibre optic camera to go down there, because if I go down there I won't be able to get back up. So I was going to get a fibre optic camera to have a look in there at some stage. But I think this is a bedroom. As the staircase, it's this here was an arch, right, and it looks like the bricks have been battered away there as well, so it's possible, there's a possibility that there was some sort of a rescue that went on down here in the basement, because that's very unusual, because it wasn't like that the last time I was here. So possibly somebody went down there and got stuck or something. But here's the bathroom, full of stuff. that's fallen down from upstairs. Here's a downstairs bedroom. This here was freshly boarded up. It seems, but it's a catering kitchen that's leaking quite badly, as you can see. Storage area, some electrics. So quite a big kitchen extractor fan there, and here's a fridge. I'm going to leave this. I'm going to put this down, and I'm going to do a spurt box session, not leaving this on in the wet here. I'm going to do a spurt box session here. Hello? It's the quietest I've seen that spurt box. It's on FM and it's not coming up on anything. Hello? Is there anyone here? I'm sorry for disturbing you.
You're on.
I hope, is it okay for me to come and talk to you? Is it okay for me to speak to you? My name is Sam. Could you introduce yourself and tell us what your name is? Come up with something, but I'm missing about. Are you part of the house here? Have I spoken to you before? This is behaving quite strangely actually, because FM usually has loads of different stations coming through. It's coming up with very little, you know, which I find weird. Sorry I'm smoking, folks. Could you tell me how many energies is here? Are you able to see me? Can you see me and hear me? How come there's something coming up every time I ask a question? I can't hear it in real time. Could you tell me what happened to the house here? Could you tell me about the fire? Where did the fire take place? Where did the fire take place? I made a big mistake in not bringing an external speaker with me. Could you tell me the name of the people that own the house? Stone deaf to what's going on. I can't hear. I can hear something, but could you tell me what this house was used for? Could you tell me what sport is connected to this house? The joys of the PS or the 12-587, it stops every so often. Could you tell me what sport is connected to the house here? Could you tell me the room I'm standing in right now? What room is this? Feeling the energy kind of getting strong here. I'm getting the pins and needles again. Is that you affecting me? Could you tell me how many people lived in this house? I heard 3. But I'm not hearing it very well, but every time I ask some questions, something's coming up, which is kind of weird. Maybe I'll move about a bit. I'm nearly afraid to flippin' move from here if we're getting something. Could you tell me, do you call yourself a Spurs? If you call yourself a Spurs, do you call yourself a Spurs? If you do, can you say the word Spurs for me, please? There must be awful thick walls in this house because there's not an awful lot of radio coming through, even though it's on FM. Do you mind me being here? Is it okay to be here? Could you tell me what happened in the basement? What happened in the cellar? Who broke the wall? What happened in the cellar? Who broke the wall? Did not say dead. I don't know. It's the joys of bringing this footage back home and looking at it. You never know what you're going to find. I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to stay quiet for a bit, and I'm going to turn over to night vision. If there's anyone here, Can you knock like that on the wall to let me know that you're here? Sorry, that was me. Can you knock on the wall? I'm hearing small taps, but you can see the roof is actually sopping wet. Right, I'm going to make my way sort of out. Plasterboard taken off. A small piece of an attic. Actually, there is a floor above that. That was drips, and there's the moulding that's fallen off the ceiling here. Well, the old ceiling's come down. Is there anyone here? Can you knock back? This is into one of the front rooms here. See, the curtains are still up on a window. Our friend the bat is here again. I just seen him flying past. That sort of looks like a rescue of some kind. Because there was a solid wall on the other side of that basement. There's our bat. It's the old interior architecture. This looks fresh. I'm going to change over to show you. That was freshly cut. Maybe this was locked closed or something, and rescuers had to come in and cut their way in, because that's a substantial cut. Like, that is a pretty big piece of wood. Like, why that cord is hanging there is anyone's guess. Why is there an electric cord tied to this? Is there anyone in this room? I have a device in my hand, a camera in my hand. If you wish to speak, feel free to do so. I'm actually actually going to set the camera down for a few minutes. I'm not going to spend too long here because I am currently not in the best of health, but I'm going to change over to the night vision here. I'm getting it off the glass here. Can you knock on a door if you can see me or hear me? Or if you're here? Just come here to give you an opportunity to talk. I come to investigate the paranormal, came to investigate your word, try to get evidence of its existence. There is some road noise. I'm going to put on the 12-587. I'm going to try it in AM mode to see if it will make any difference. Maybe it mightn't stop as much as the other one. Oh, it has a little bit of a popping noise, like the older Radio Shack. I'm not going to hear us, but hello? I'm here. Can you see me? Can you use the radio to communicate with me? It's the only way I can hear you right now. Hello? Can you tell me how many spirits is with me in this room right now? Like I said the last time when I was standing in this spot, I'm hearing footsteps upstairs, which is kind of odd. It's like heavy footsteps. I don't know what's getting picked up on camera, but I'm getting this faint sound of heavy footsteps. Am I hearing footsteps? Or am I hearing something else? That night vision is pretty class. I feel affected right now. I feel like I'm getting sick. Are you affecting me right now, or am I just generally sick? Thought I heard a laugh there. Are you affecting me? I'm not passing blame. Don't get me wrong, I'm not passing blame, I'm just asking. Could you tell me why you're here? If you are here, could you show yourself in this room in whatever way you can? Whether it's a shadow, or a ball of light. Is there any way that you can show me you? Is there any way that I can see you? Because I would appreciate that so much. The FM is acting a bit weird here as well, for some reason. I'm going to walk to the other end of the room. Can you come towards me? Come in from the hallway. Come towards me. It's a bit chillier of a night and I'm sweating like a bucket. I'm sweating buckets. Maybe it's because I'm so unfit. Are you able to show yourself as a ball of light? If you can't, it's okay. If you're communicating with me right now through the radio, I really appreciate it. Unfortunately, I can't hear you right now, but I can hear you when I get home. Do you have any message for the world? Do you have any message for me? Or is there anything you want to say? Because I'll be able to hear that when I get home. The big question I wanted to ask, am I speaking to a spirit of someone that once was alive? Am I speaking to a human spirit? Can you say human if that is true? Because when I communicate, I don't know 100%. I need you to tell me who you are or what you are. I would be grateful if you could tell us that. I only have a few minutes left and then I have to go. I'll let you say what you want to say before I go, and I will hear your message later. I'm going to leave you in peace. I'm going to leave you in peace. I'm sorry I came in and disturbed you.
Right.
Sorry for asking so many questions. But I'm curious about your world. I don't understand it. That's why I'm here. This is why I'm here. Right, I want to turn this off. Folks, I have to admit, I haven't a clue what has come up on the spirit box, because I didn't bring an external speaker, but sometimes the audio is a little bit better if you don't put in an external speaker, you know, because sometimes if there's noise, it amplifies the noise. That's why I like to sometimes leave the spirit box using its own speaker. But be interesting to listen to that back when I get home. You know, we've got 2 of them there, but I'm going to make my way out. I sure would not like to run into a human person in this house right now, because that would scare the living shit out of me. Very, very curious about that. I'm very curious about what happened here, because that arch has been destroyed on the top for some reason. There is a house, a small house attached to this, which also suffered fire. There's an attached garage and also some outbuildings. As per usual, folks, when I was in there, keep an eye on the visuals. Now I have to go through all this. Lots of sticks. But there was a nice garden here at one time. Gee, Mac, I'm stuck. There was a nice garden up there at one time, and you can see the remnants of it, but all overgrown. And actually in the woods I found something that looked like a big massive pot, like a big witch's pot, which possibly could have been some sort of smelting pot of some kind. Don't know if you can see, you can't see further down there, but there's an awful lot of land down there. That was the golf course. I feel a bit better after leaving the house for some reason. It's not a paranormal investigation as such. I just wanted to get out and test this camera, do a spirit box session, do a small bit of an investigation. You know, I haven't been here this long. I'm just not fit to be there for hours, nor do I want to be there for hours on my own. There could be issues with antisocial behaviour and shit like that, which happens on most of the locations that we go to, unfortunately. Our fear as humans, other humans. This is the place, I think last year, I found flying around, and I came a number of times, a turaco. I think it's called a Terry turaco bird. It's a beautiful blue with the reddest red you would ever see under the wings. And it's not, the red is invisible until the bird takes flight. The strange thing about it is the bird comes from Africa. I'll leave a link to that one too. I came down and I just filmed the bird, you know. I think I just filmed the bird, but I did catch the bird on film. It's a fruit eating bird. So did it escape from some bird sanctuary? I don't know. Folks, if I was fit as a fiddle, I'd stay here longer, but I'm not. I'm building myself back up. Wasn't expecting this, you know. I wasn't expecting to be not so good health-wise. The problem is we're in 2020 and we had this world situation. Unfortunately, things are picking back up again, which is not good. We had official places to go to this year. We were going to travel other parts of the country, but we couldn't do this year, fortunately. It is what it is. Another reason why the night vision is so good is I've got two IR lights, which is the little red ones, and I have a tungsten light that connects into the hot shoe of this old camera. And tungsten light, like the old-fashioned light bulbs, actually helps with IR light, but our new LED bulbs do not. And very often the white light that we use, you know, on a live stream on your phone and that, the light you use won't help with night vision. And I have one of these LED lamps on the top of this camera. The only reason it's on the top of the camera while it's on night vision mode is purely for me to see where I'm going, you know. But the night vision is pretty good on this, you know. Wouldn't have the latest in technology, mind you, so it may be slow and focusing and stuff like that. Folks, it's not an investigation that'll blow you away. The Spurt Box sessions might, though. You know what goes through my head is can't wait to go home and see the footage. Even when I was in Cumber House or Sharon Rectory, where we were there till about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, I can't go to bed without looking at some part of the footage. It's just me. We're heading towards the entrance now. But we will come back here again. The last time I was here, oh, I see. You see, there is a fence in there. The actual woods went up for sale last year. I seen a sign, and actually when I was there the last time it said sold, so part of that land is now sold, possibly to the next door neighbour to extend their garden. folks. Timing was good because it's starting to rain now. Folks, I'm going to leave it for now. Hold on a second. Folks, I'm going to leave it there. I timed that one perfectly because it's now starting to rain. Don't want to get anything damp on this camera and that. But it wasn't a huge, long investigation in that. But I got out. You know, I can clap myself on the back for actually getting out. 2 little spirit box sessions there. Did we get anything? That is the question that may be answered when I get home. So yeah, see you in the next video, folks, and thank you for watching.